So ever since I made my theory video talking about who can be the next Green Ranger in that brand new Power Ranger comic we'll be getting in the next couple of months, and we'll sort of see who it is in the finale of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Boom Studios, a lot of people were speculating that it could be a character that we've seen in Season 2, and that would be Tom Oliver. Now, if you don't remember Tom Oliver is a clone of Tommy Oliver that appeared in Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If I remember correctly, Lord Zed made him, or the Wizard of Deception made him, and it was this evil Tommy Oliver where you had the White Ranger versus the Green Ranger, and then he went back in time and he protected the olden day people from the rat monsters where the suits look really bad and stuff like that. That's who Tom Oliver is. So a lot of people are speculating it could be Tom Oliver, and then you're going to have a team of 2 Tommies on the team, yay! Which I don't really agree with that theory, and here's me going on a bit on a tangent why I think that theory is a bit out there, but I'm not going to turn you down and say you're silly for saying that, but a lot of people are saying, hey, it could be Tom Oliver, the clone of Tommy Oliver from Season 2, and that's a plausible theory, but I don't think we need more Tommy Olivers on the team, because right now in the comics we've got Lord Draken, we've got Tommy Oliver who is the White Ranger, and then we've got this brand new Green Ranger who is showing up who may or may not be Lord Draken. Now, the people at Boom Studios like Ryan and everyone who works at Boom Studios are trying to throw us for a loop saying, hey, it's going to be the person you least expect, or it's going to be a brand new character as this brand new Green Ranger. So they're trying to throw us for a loop and catch us off guard who this character might be. So it could be Lord Draken, it could not be Lord Draken, it could be Matt, it could be anyone, it could be anyone. We could be speculating who it can be, but I really, really hope it's not Tom Oliver, because like I said, I think the comic doesn't need 3 Tommies being focused on in the comics, because Tom Oliver and Tommy Oliver, they're practically the same person with the same personality almost, especially back in the old show from the olden days. I mean, it was a Tommy Oliver who was manipulated and turned evil like the old one, and then he turned good again. So do we really need to see that again? And if I remember correctly, and I might make a video on this eventually, Ryan said that after Mighty Morphin and they start the brand new comics, it's not going to follow the tracks of the TV show. It's going to go in its own different direction, and it's not going to be on the rails of the TV show and follow those story beats retelling certain moments. It's going to go in its own different, unique direction, which is going to be really, really interesting. And they've kind of been doing that in the Boom Studio comics for the longest time, so I'm very curious how they're going to do that later down the line. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, hey, this character could be Tom Oliver, and I really hope it's not Tom Oliver, because I don't want this comic to turn into the Tommy Oliver comic, because it's the Power Rangers comic, not the Tommy Oliver comic featuring the Power Rangers. I hope it doesn't turn into that, because if it does turn into that, I don't know what I'm going to think of the comic anymore, because I like Tommy as a character. I think he's pretty cool. I love Tommy in the comics. He's more fleshed out and more of a deep and emotional and three-dimensional character than he was in the TV show. So if they have like 3 Tommies on here, I think that's too much Tommies, because Lord Draken is interesting. He's an interesting character, especially how they brought him back into the comic. And then you've got Tommy Oliver, who's clashing with Lord Draken and all the emotions he's feeling right now with Draken being back. And then what? You're going to have Tom Oliver, this Tommy Oliver clone that's going to be bad or good or evil or joining the team. I don't know, Chief. That ain't it. That ain't it for me, because I don't think that's like the best character to have as a character in the comics, like having another Tommy Oliver. Yeah, and that pretty much sums up the video. I mean, I can't really debunk the theory because there's not a lot of evidence to point that it is going to be Tommy Oliver. It's all just fan speculation at this point. But hey, I guess we'll find out in a couple of months. And if it is Tom Oliver, I don't know. I'll eat my hat on stream or something. No, I probably won't do that. I like my hat. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It's the internet talking about YouTube videos. What's the worst that can happen? But I guess we'll find out what Ryan's going to do with the brand new Green Ranger in a couple of months. And that's what's exciting about to find out who this brand new Green Ranger is, because no doubt about it, we'll find out eventually, probably by September, I think, is when issue 55 drops, I believe, but I guess we'll find out eventually, because 52 comes out tomorrow as I'm recording this in Australia, so I'll definitely have a review up for that when it drops, so be sure to stick around and subscribe to the channel for my review and recap and speculation of 52, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot to talk about with that issue in between the upcoming issues in between that. So yeah. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Bye.